go? She's already dead. Why do you need to go?
Wow.
You know, it's that kind of an attitude.
Right. With each escape, Golden Era Production, Scientology, change the way they do business. So there was a time when Mark and Claire were in where Claire can go to Lens Crafters, right, and get her glasses. Well, since Claire left, by going to Lens Crafters and going out a back door and having a cab waiting for her, we don't go to Lens Crafters anymore. Now, you can go to whoever they pick, but a person who's a trusted person has to stand by your side while you're getting an eye exam. So they changed their policies on what they allow people to do. Were you guys ever trained how to speak to authorities if they ever got onto the base?
Absolutely.
Everybody on that base has to do a course.
It's called the INT-based security and PR course. And that's the very first thing you do when you get there.
As soon as you arrive.
And what is that?
It basically tells you how to lie to the authorities
It trains
and tell the
you
locals.
what the story is. So you say, I work at Golden Era Productions. We make movies for Scientology.
Volunteer no information
yes.
that is beyond what you're actually asked for, and when you're asked, answer in generalities.
You work in paradise and you're wonderfully happy, and that's the beginning and the end of the story. I was at the INT base for 14 years. 8 of those years I worked in Religious Technology Center, so that was David Miscavige's top organization. Essentially, we had the police role of enforcing his orders. So I attended hundreds of meetings, maybe even thousands. I witnessed definitely thousands of instances of David Miscavige physically abusing staff. He wanted to make sure everybody knew very well that's what was coming if they didn't step in line.
It's about 15 times I witnessed where he physically assaulted people.
I was at the Gold Base for 15 years, and I was physically abused by David Miscavige on 5 or 6 different occasions. One of those times, I was supposed to script an infomercial for Dianetics, and I had done several of these, and they had been very successful. So I was going to do a new one to kind of revitalize that whole campaign. And I was called up to a meeting in the big conference room where the hole was. And there was like about 30 people there. All the top execs of Scientology were there. And he started reading off my script.